Hey everybody, hope your day's going well. I'm gonna try this again. I gave a big old beautiful talk that I really like what I did, what I sung, and realized I just took a picture of myself at the beginning. Oh well. But so I don't know if I'll go through all that again or try, if I can even, so it goes how it goes. One plus two is three. 4 plus 3 is 7. You can create hell on earth, or you can create your heaven. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, seen CNN a little this morning or a little while ago, and there's kids that are hungry, sick, malnourished, that was being fed by the United States. If I were to give up less than 1% of my income or whatever to feed a whole, thousands of extra people and help them medically and all the things that USAID was doing and other reasons it was very important, all for less than 1%. And but no, our greediest, we're being attacked by Yaldabaoth energy. And the greediest of them all are the richest of them all, and they'd rather, to pull off these heists and these things, they would rather take away money from those that are in the worst position. So this administration is compromised. Speaking of that strange signal that just came in, I think it's from a school a mile or so away. Maybe there's something going on. Anyways, I did watch, speaking of signals, I did watch 0 Days, or 0 Day, whatever it's called, the Netflix series that just come out, or whenever it come out. But I liked it. I gave it a like, and man, I resonate with a bunch of that, believe it or not, in a certain way, and even in a greater fashion that is something. And yeah, it's worth watching, and pay attention, because in our modern time, it's amazing what can happen. So it's worthy of watching. Wolf was on there from CNN, so that was good. I've also learned that NASA, with their rockets, they build it now where they separate their people, the passengers can separate if there starts to be a problem like an explosion. They have a capsule to keep them safe, and Elon's do not, the ones that have been blown up in the sky. So it'd be nice if we just give more money to our own in that regard. In my opinion, just one individual giving out concepts. You see the destruction of the Yaldabaoth energy, where they want to use fighting and wars and greed and their revenge tactics. on the world, and it's similar what you've seen from over in Gaza to what you see in Ukraine. And we're negotiating ceasefires all the while. Go get him more, finish the job. Oh, who do you think you're fooling? The sackless Yaldabaoth energy, the demiurge, the worst of it, that wants to fight and take away women's rights. Yeah. It can never be fair to another person that isn't you with some of the beliefs of this Yaldabaoth energy, you know. I am the true God. No other gods before me. It's my way or the highway. It's the pleasure of the president, and in Musk we trust. In this administration, you see the similarities. And I watched the Taliban recently, and they don't even let their women get the same schooling period, or even go to school at certain ages, to my understanding. And it just shows these inadequate little baby men that see a woman and see her intuition, and they get fearful, and they've probably been wired in with some sort of Yaldabaoth thoughts that the women are somehow in submission to them, like property or something. It's me, then you. You are your only, one in your avatar, but hey, that doesn't give you rights over another human life like that. And if the whole world could care a little better, speaking of the rockets, if you were out there in space looking back, the Earth would look like a big blue ring, You could tell it's round, and depends on how close you come, how curvy it is. But overall, from a far distance, it looks like a ring, perhaps a blue ring. Can you see the one ring that we all live on? It's big and it's beautifully blue. Yeah, big and beautifully blue. But no, we got some people that love war and fighting and manipulating and jockeying to get themselves positioned for better, for what they think will help them to be more powerful and maybe more richer or whatever, instead of learning where are we at, I don't know what drives everybody to be so hateful and warish and want control over others. And while they're, with Elon, he's contracting himself all up through the government. He had bailouts, whatever. And he did all this paid for. He got his riches paid for by the United States, and then he attacks us with bureaucracy, chainsaw. And then his Doge, somebody on his subcommittee saying, how illogical this bureaucracy is, and he couldn't say one honest thing on his interview. It's the same. Man. Much to say, but the world can't handle the truth. Yeah. Many in the world can't even handle the truth. Can't even, no, you can't, what? Anyways, I said a whole lot more and sung a whole lot more in my first video, but I don't have the heart to, or the, yeah. Kick up the leaves and the magic is lost. I'll spit on my phone a little. Watch out. Can't have that. Got to keep on dancing. Keep on dancing. Yeah. Nah, Trump's just trying to keep everybody on the news on him and on the problems and on what in the heck, and he's being the smoke part and a smoke screen just so Elon can have all the time necessary to figure out how to set them as best they can before the real fixers stop him. And that's what I think. Well, I'll leave it short, and I hope you guys have a good weekend. Catch you another time.